It's December 23rd. Today's reading concludes the Apostle Peter's first epistle and covers all of his second epistle. The date of 2 Peter's writing is disputed. The letter is very different than 1 Peter. In this letter, he contrasts what wonderful things God has done for us through Christ with the evil and vile practices that permeate the culture in which we live. We live in a fallen world where evil abounds. Christians must be on guard as evil will attempt to take root, even in the church. Peter reminds believers that this world is racing toward an ominous time when all creation will be judged. The earth itself will be consumed in judgment. The return of Christ as judge is a reminder for believers to order our priorities. From chapter 3, verse 11, "Therefore, since all these things will be destroyed like this, what kind of people ought you to be in holy living and godliness?" Living holy in the midst of a culture that is ambivalent or even hostile to the things of God is one of the greatest challenges facing believers. For many, it's the hardest thing to do. The Apostle Peter offers practical advice on holy living in chapter 2, verse 19, as he writes, "A man is brought into bondage by whoever overcomes him." This is very practical. Whatever we yield to, whatever we give place to, whether it's the lust of the eyes, the food, or fear, or anxiety, or the need for attention or recognition or affirmation, whatever we allow to control us, we become slave to. So living a holy and godly life requires that we not allow ourselves to be controlled by anything other than God's desires. Here's today's application. How do you know if you're controlled by something? Well, ask yourself this question. Is there anything I can't give up? If the answer is yes, then perhaps it's time to fast from it. A prayer-saturated fast might very well break the control that something has over you. Now here's today's prayer.